it looks like Mark Pope and the staff sent some messages about playing with effort to this team, and they responded with a 36-point win and dominating fashion over North Carolina Central. We're going to break it all down here on episode 101 of the Big Blue Breakdown.
Bet you didn't know there's a place where Kentucky football and basketball fans unite. Welcome to Big Blue Breakdown. Whether you bleed blue or just love a good game, we've got the latest stories, hottest takes, and a whole lot of hometown pride. Hit play and join the conversation. This is your home for all things Kentucky sports.
Alrighty, guys, welcome back into the Big Blue Breakdown, episode 101 here on the podcast. I appreciate you guys tuning in here. If you guys are on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment. It's the best way to help out the channel to keep growing. And then on podcasts, do the same thing by following, sharing, and commenting. Again, best way to help out the channel. I'm gonna say thank you guys. I very, very much appreciate you guys for the 171 now. That's the amount of subscribers we have on YouTube. That is really, really awesome, guys. I appreciate that. And just want to say thank you, guys. That is awesome. Trying to get to 200 before Christmas. We got this. In this one, obviously, we're going to be breaking down. It looks like Kentucky played with a lot more effort tonight, and it came with some people getting benched. And we're going to break that down here on this one as well. Dive into the stats, and then this kind of sets up the biggest game of the year for the Kentucky Wildcats. And we're going to break that down as well here on episode 101. Also follow us on social media at BigBlue_BDown on TikTok, X, and Instagram. It's the best way, your best way to get extra content, because you'll be missing that if you don't do that. Before we dive into this game here and all the different storylines that go along with it, we're going to go ahead and give a quick word over to our friends at W Energy. Make sure to use code BIGBLUE10 to get 10% off your order every time you use it. We'll be back here on the Big Blue Breakdown, episode 101. Hello, everybody. We wanted to take a break in this episode to tell you about our friends over at W Energy. W is a clean energy drink that is made to give you focus with no crash, jitters, or angst like any other energy drink. Some facts about W. Number one, it's zero sugar, artificial colors, or dyes, or hidden ingredients. It is also gluten-free. Number two, all flavors are unique and custom made by W. You'll never taste anything like a W drink. Number three, the drinks are $1 or less, guys. That is cheaper than Starbucks or any canned drink. Lastly, it is made in the U.S. It is close to home. Guys, if you guys are looking forward to going to a Kentucky football game or Kentucky basketball game and you need some energy, get W. W is the perfect thing for you working out and you need some energy. You need W. You need W throughout the day. It is for you. Use promo code BIGBLUE10 to get 10% off every single order. Guys, it not only just helps you guys be able to have a clean energy drink that you can use all the time with the tubs that they give you. It helps me and it helps the channel keep growing with you guys. If you guys do that, it helps us post more content and helps them, guys. So it's a win-win-win for everybody. But thank you guys so much for your time here. Please go check out Dubby. Check out their website, and when you are about to purchase something, use promo code BIGBLUE10 to get 10% off your order. Alrighty, guys, welcome back in here to episode 101 of the Big Blue Breakdown, as we break down Kentucky's 36-point win over North Carolina Central. And it was a game where the shots were falling, good things were happening, able to do a lot of different things on the offense and the floor, but that's not what stuck out, and that's the crazy part about it. That is definitely not what was stuck out. I can't even speak here. That's not what stuck out in this one. As Kentucky beats North Carolina Central 103-67. A lot of things can be said about individual performances in this one, but I want to talk about something here. So, with about 8 minutes left to go in the first half, BG has the ball at the top of the key, gets it stripped away from him, kind of like turns around, jogs, like puts his head up in the air, and sees a guy catches the ball, jogs, easy layup, timeout from Pope, right? Timeout from Pope, and got that timeout from Pope. Just goes off on BG. From what we can see, he said, "Go sit down." That's probably what the most rated G thing probably was said there, was "go sit down" by Coach Pope, and had him go sit down. From that moment on, with about 8 minutes left to go in the first half, Kentucky went on a tear, going on one of their biggest runs of the game, and playing with a crap ton of effort. I'm going to get into the statistics. I'm going to get into the individual performances, but it was the... Let's hit on this first. Did this team give a lot of effort today? 1,000% they gave a lot of effort. They played their hearts out. I truly believe that. And we saw that especially after BG just gets benched for the rest of the game. And we didn't see him for a single second for the rest of the game. A single second. He did not come back in this one, and is well deserving. And this is what we were talking about, as I say in the thumbnail, that basically the run has begun, or what was even the exact name of the thumbnail? I want to go see exactly what it was. The run has started, right? The run has started, and this is something that I talked about in what they have to do to turn this thing around, and the confidence that I had in Pope, in that he was gonna show these guys hey, you have to play with effort or this is gonna happen to you. And that 1,000% happened tonight when BG was just yanked out of the game, go sit down, did not play another minute for the rest of the night. That is a true message to the team about playing for the name across the jersey, and that was a very, very big moment. It felt like almost like a turn of a flip of the script for this team, sort of, in the way that they were giving effort. And I want to take away other guys that weren't giving effort. I believe they all were giving effort, and it was just that one play that BG didn't seem like he was getting any effort at all, and 1,000% had to go sit down. And I completely agree with that. He hasn't played good all year, and energy and effort has been a big thing for him, and he didn't have any. Go sit down. We have guys that will fill your position and will be better than you, and we cannot have you doing that out here. Go sit down. Did not play another minute for the rest of the night. Perfect by Mark Pope. And I think this was the first in-game one that I've really seen, and Pope never seemed satisfied. He never seemed happy, really, about. I mean, I want to say he didn't seem happy. He didn't really seem just amazed. I don't want to say amazed by anything. He didn't seem. I don't really know how to put it. Because you see him giving guys high fives after they make a shot, whatever, at the end of the floor. But we did see a side of Pope in the way that at the end of the first half, we got a little report, I believe, from a local channel, where it talked about. He talked about just not good enough defensive errors on that end, and it just was unacceptable. He was just had that mentality in this one, and I completely loved it. And we've seen it with him benching Brendan Garrison, and I think we might have seen that a little bit before as well, where Jalen Lowe and Cam Williams did not play in the first half at all, and they started to play about halfway through the second half. So I believe this is per Goose Givens that Jalen Lowe was dealing with the illness, and had to leave practice. So I believe that could be that. And then it seemed like a message was being sent to Cam Williams about something. Whether we're going to find out about that or not, that's big. That is big for this group, that he is sending these messages to these guys saying, you don't play like this. You don't give this effort. Who cares about the shots going in or not? You play with this effort, you're going to stay in. You're going to play. You don't play with this effort, you're not going to play. And that was the number one thing Pope had to turn around. We had to see positive momentum about, and we finally seen it tonight. We finally seen guys that they truly played with passion and energy out there, and he has sent those messages, just ripping into somebody every single chance that he got. This is perfect, and that is the biggest win I think we could have seen tonight. So that is win number one. The run has begun because of that aspect, and obviously another reason here is they won by 36 tonight. They dominated from about that 8-minute mark on, where the shooting was amazing tonight. Otega Owe was Otega Owe with a major putback dunk in this one. We seen his. I think he only took about one bad shot this game. It was kind of a running floater across the lane, kind of left it short, I believe. Other than that, I thought his shot selection was very, very good. He was able to hit the wide open 3-point shots that he should be taking, and he was able to hit those. He ended up with 21 tonight, 9 of 12 from the field and 3 of 4 from 3-point land. Really good effort from him tonight. I feel 4 steals, had a 21 plus minus, 0 turnovers, 1 assist. He had 7 rebounds in total. 2 on the offensive side, 5 on the defensive side. Denzel Aberdeen, guy that I believe who has played with a lot of effort all year long, no matter what. 8 points from him tonight, 4 of 7 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3-point land. His impact of getting to the basket and breaking down that defense is kind of like Jalen Lowe in that aspect, that he can get to that basket. He's not going to knock down the 3-point shot consistently, but he can and will get to that basket. He will break out down his defender and get a nice take to the basket, and he can hit that open 3-point shot. I don't think he's as good of a passer as Jalen, but he was able to do that. Jalen gets more action tonight. I know it was only in the second half, was able to get more action in this one, and that is big time for him moving forward, just getting that shoulder prepared in a very early part of the season. So, and he didn't have any points, I don't believe, tonight. We can go here. 0 points. He had 0 attempts. Here's the thing I want to say. Eye test. He passed the eye test from the beginning. Obviously, his effort on defense. His ability just to run this offense amazes me. He has the ability, and he does it consistently, to beat his man and make really good looks happen for these players. He's going to continue to do that. Get him completely back into basketball shape and going. Get his minutes up. This guy is a legit problem with the ball in his hands, creating for others. Good to see him still out there tonight. Then we move on to, what about Trent Noah tonight? Here's one thing that I said is very, very simple, and it's kind of stupid to say, but I mean, just keeping it really, really simple. Our 3-point shooters have to hit 3-point shots. Guess who did that tonight? Are supposed to be our best 3-point shooter in Trent Noah. 11 points tonight, 4 of 8 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3-point land. That is the type of game that we needed him to have, to see the ball go in the net consistently. This dude can knock down threes. We have to see him do this for consistently for the remainder of the year. But this was a very, very big step in the right direction for Trent Noah, and I'm very, very happy he was able to get going. 3-point shooters have to hit 3-point shots. Trent Noah was able to knock them down, who should be, and Otega Owe got his open looks. was able to knock them down. And another guy that knocked down his 3-point shots, man, oh man. What about Jasper Johnson? One thing that I love, okay, here is a lineup combination that I really, really liked about today. One thing that I really, really liked about today. When Jalen Lowe and Jasper Johnson are in at the same time, the ability to swing the ball back and forth right there, the ability for both of those guys to break down their man and get to the basket and create for others once they do that, both of their abilities to hit the 3-point shot, more on Jasper's side about that, where he had, let's see here, he had, trying to get to it here, 22 points, went 6 of 10 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3-point land, 8 of 8 from the free throw line. And his plus minus, so Ortega's was 21, and then we see here, trying to get to it, Aberdeen's was 8, Colin Chandler's was 25, Trent Noah's was 21, and so on and so forth. The lowest one tonight was Zach Tao. What about Zach Tao's three? First, I want to say congratulations for his first ever field goal made. Congratulations, Zach Tao. That was a really, really nice stroke from the corner. Was able to knock it down. And again, back to Jasper here, he had a really, really good night. Finally seeing going in the hoop for him. And a guy that also seen to go in the hoop a couple times tonight was Andrea Jelovic, who had 10 points tonight, 4 of 6 from the field and 2 of 4 from 3-point land, where overall, now looking more at team stats here, and I don't even want to talk about BG. I've talked about him enough. Another guy that kind of struggled even when he came in just in the second half, Cam Williams, he cannot seem to get his 3-point shot going, and here's a good thing. He's going to do it. He's going to get his 3-point shot going, and that is when he becomes dangerously good for this team. He is an elite defender. He can grab rebounds, and he plays with a lot of effort. He will knock down those open 3-point shots, and once he does, that is going to be big for the Cats moving forward. So all around, really good team effort. Standout guys definitely have to be, obviously, Ortega, Jasper, and Trent. Most notably out of those guys. Now, you're looking at this here. Kentucky. Trying to get to here. Kentucky shot. I'm sorry, I'm trying to see here. Okay, I was looking at the wrong one. Kentucky shot 60% from the field in this one. Very, very good from the Cats, shooting 60% in this one. Made 12 threes. 12 shots made from beyond the arc. I said that magic number, I think, for the Cats moving forward on a consistent basis with a consistently solid percentage is going to be 8 threes. Kentucky was able to shoot 41% tonight. I believe 8 threes and 40% is the magic number for this team. They were able to get 12 tonight out of 29. 92% from the free throw line. Really, really good from them right there. I really liked what I've seen from the Cats in this game. And to me, it all boils back down to the effort part. Them giving consistent effort. Mark Pope is setting that tone now, and I love it for the Cats. Great game from the Cats in this one, and was able to take care of business against a not very good North Carolina Central team. We've seen the effort. We've seen these shots fall. We've seen Ortega always splash. We've seen Jalen Lowe get another game underneath his belt. No Mo Diabate, no JQ in this game. I would love to see Mo in the next one. And then we're just waiting on the arrival of JQ. Really good numbers tonight from the Cats. Setting the tone. Mark Pope is setting the tone for this team's culture. I love it. We're quickly going to talk about a big one for Kentucky coming up, and that is Indiana, a must-win game. Before we do that, we're going to give a quick break over to our friends at Bluegrass Elite. Make sure to use code BBB15 to BBB15 to get 15% off your order every time you use it. We'll be right back here on the Big Blue Breakdown, episode 101. All right, real quick before we keep going, I've got to tell you about our new partners over at Bluegrass Elite. They've got some really nice Kentucky gear, clean designs, stuff that actually looks good on game days. I've been checking out some of their shirts and hoodies myself, and the cool thing is, they're hooking y'all up with 15% off every single time you order. Just use my code BBB15 at checkout. So if you want to rep the Cats and save a little money while doing it, hit that link down in the description of this video. Guys, go check them out. Really, really good gear over there. Make sure to use my promo code BBB15 to get 15% off your order every time you use it. Let's go back to the episode. Press the wrong button there. All right, guys, welcome back into the last portion and the last segment of the Big Blue Breakdown, episode 101 here on the podcast. I appreciate you guys joining here, and I appreciate you guys all for all the support I've been getting recently. Now at 172 subs. Means a lot, guys. Kentucky, big win over NC Central. Probably the worst team statistically, at least according to KenPom, that we will play all year. The tone was set early with Mark Pope. That is the biggest thing. And the effort from the players was there. Malachi showed that he really, really cares. Jalen, all these guys, Trent Noah, Colin Chandler, Otega Owe, Denzel Aberdeen, all these guys show that they care. This was the game to get it going, guys. This was the game to get it going. This is where Kentucky, right now, this is where, at least in my opinion, Kentucky makes its run. And it all sets up with a must-win situation against Indiana this Saturday in probably going to be a packed arena. Must-win situation here, except for maybe one guy. You should be fully healthy, hopefully with Mo Diabate, and tone setting with Mark Pope. Gotta have that one. Must win for the Cats, and I believe they will get it done. We'll break that down in a couple of episodes. I appreciate you guys listening here to episode 101. If you guys are live, appreciate you guys tuning in to this one. Talk to you guys soon. This is the start of the run, guys. The start of the run. Appreciate you guys tuning in this one, and as always, go Cats.